Hey guys, Panda back with you. Yeah, I got my voice back. I think I had a goddamn hairball earlier in my freaking throat or something kind of weird. I do have a dog, I do have a cat. I don't generally cough up hairballs. Usually the cat or the dog does that, but I want to touch base on this video about why you should play Second Life. Okay? Now, all the years that I've been on this game, and granted, not as many years as other people, I have seen one thing that is constant, okay? People come to Second Life for that purpose. It is a second life. It is an escape from your real life. It does not matter who you are, what walk of life you come from, or what country you come from. It does not matter about your socioeconomic standpoint, anything like that. People come here to actually have a virtual second life that gives them the anonymity to do things that they cannot do in their real life. Now, generally, people want to do these things in their real life, or they are coming here to Second Life to fill in a void that their real life leaves them. I cannot express how many times I have encountered people, men and women, that are in relationships. And yes, I was one of them many years ago. And we come here to fill in a void. Something isn't right in our relationship, but it does not mean that you don't love or care for your partner in your relationship. But you are coming here to experience different things because you have that anonymous safety. You can be whatever you want to be here in this game. You can experience what you want to experience. And yeah, sometimes those urges are not healthy urges depending on the types of sims that you are on. I mean, I will admit that, okay? I've been to some sims, where they have extreme violence, they have rape, they have gore, they have all sorts of freaking shit going on. But you know what? That's their genre. And you have the choice to select what you want to do on this game, okay? So, I mean, don't be scared off by the generalized incorrect media about the game, how, oh, it's all about this or all about that, because you know what? It's not all about this or all about that. That's like saying the mainstream concept, here in real life, oh, if you're this religion, you believe this or you believe that, automatically, you are kind of, there's a stigma that goes with that, right? Okay, we all know that type of shit. But what I see in this game a lot, and believe me, by no means am I cutting down the feminine concept. But over the years, I have encountered and befriended and become very close with, as friends, several females. And yes, I do know they're females because I have talked to them in voice. Not just, through some other, chat thing away from the game, to where they might be a guy pretending to be a gal. Or, for example, sometimes I'm a goat. Okay? That's what happens. Yeah, you can be deceived by people in the game. You got to be very careful of that. But you have intelligence. Use your own fucking judgment, okay? But anyways, back to the point here. You know, I see a trend, and I've seen this over many years. Yeah, I could go back. We could talk about, the Freudian beliefs, that started clear back, in the late 1800s, going into the early 20th century, the 1900s, with Freud, the concept about hysteria in females. Hey, granted, things are totally different. We understand things differently now on a psychological level, but the thing is, repressed sexual, and what's the word I'm looking for? For some reason I want to say ambition, but it's not really ambition I'm looking for. It's more of a term of aspiration. Things that are more buried in the subconscious, I suppose. Yeah, I know I sound like probably Freud right now, but I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to point out the fact that, bottom line is, I've encountered a lot of females that come on the game because they are missing something in their real life. And this is like context that you would take to a real life counselor in real life. But a lot of couples don't actually open up to each other about what they want in a real life setting. I mean, Christ's sake, you're married to someone. Maybe it's a concept you get too comfortable, and or, I think it's always a push and a shove. There's always one person more controlling, another one more submissive, but yet you may not necessarily be in an actual dominant submissive relationship. And there is a distinct difference between that genre of dominant submissive versus the standard man and wife. Trust me, okay? I've been there. I know this. Come to Second Life to explore and to have those fantasies that you want to have. Male and female alike both do this. I have catered personally to both male and females in the game. Not animals, even though I do have a goat avatar. Yeah, I've been to a couple of goat farms, but it was not for a bad purpose, okay? I was there to observe. Think of it like a case study, okay? I like to think of myself kind of as a scientist in a way, I like to observe and, gather, data, to go along, that I could use, say, for a hypothesis, create something out of that. But bottom line is, reasons why you should play Second Life. Give yourself a break from real life. Do it with anonymity, no worry. The only repercussion is going to be your own sense of guilt based on what you do in this game that you are going to carry back into your real life. If you're married, you're on this game doing adult content, and you have a wife, you have a girlfriend. I ran into that. Honestly, I'd say 60% of people I run into are lesbians or bisexual, and that's fine. I was raised a Catholic. I don't think I'm a Catholic anymore. I've done some pretty bad crap as far as religious people would think about that, because I like to actually gather data. I have been around some of the worst things you could imagine to gather data to see what is factual, what really goes on, what do people really do. You know what I'm saying? And I'll tell you what, there's some scary shit going on out there. But the thing is, you can come to Second Life as long as you are careful, you don't give up personal information, you don't put the shit in your goddamn profile, and you can have that anonymity here, okay? You can be what you want to be, you can live out your fantasies, you can explore the entire world, but yes, you do have to be conscientious of the rules, like land ratings. How we talked about land ratings areas that are general rating, mature rating, adult rating. You know, do your research. And hey, if you have any questions, put them in the comments. I've been on here long enough, several years. I can answer these just as easily as someone who's been on here since the very beginning, 13, 14 years ago, whatever the fuck, okay? So I'm just saying, now is the best time to come to Second Life to figure things out with, the state of the world, everything going on, and to figure things out and to have some fun. Let go of some stress so you can actually focus on the shit in real life you have to focus on, okay, guys? I love you guys. I'm not trying, never have, to guide you astray. I want you on the path with Panda. We have a big bamboo forest. We got to find our way through it, or we can eat our way through it. I need my fellow pandas to follow me, okay? This is a whole new world that we're heading into, and society is being remade all around the world with all this sickness sent from the universe down on us, or sent from a fucking alien race. Something that was already there that has erupted because of our progress and our stupidity and how lazy we got thinking that we never had to worry about anything at all. And if you think about that, no, I'm not talking conspiracy shit. I'm talking reality, okay? I'm telling you that. So, hang with Panda. Hey, as long as I'm living and breathing, I'll be here for you, okay? Anyways, guys, that's my little 2 bits on why you should play Second Life and have a good time doing it, okay? Panda loves you. Peace out.